Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're not done already, subscribe to the Cameras Boxing, like the video, do all of that amazing stuff. Yeah, boxing is a bit of a mad place as it is right now, because last night we done a video talking about AJ and apparently him agreeing a Stepaside fee, which when I saw that, I thought, well, okay, interesting. When I looked at who wrote the article, I said, nah, this can't be true. No way this could be true. Okay, that it could be true to an extent, to like as in AJ or Team AJ in terms of Eddie Hearn and 258 management potentially may have received an offer of that amount for a step aside for the Usyk versus Fury fight, but agreed that like there's literally no way that could be possibly true. I heard Eddie Hearn the other day saying that there's the people who are interested in AJ being stepped aside, but that's as far as it got to. Potentially they may have been talking about it, or Stepaside deal was probably proposed, but it had to be reviewed and agreed in that short space of time. In boxing, no way. Heavyweight scene with regards to AJ and AG, some of the AJ negotiations go on for a long period of time, all being agreed and negotiated in under a weekend. I disagree with that. I just think that's possibly fake. Surprise, surprise. Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua came back and said that's absolute BS. And to be fair, AJ's video, when I was watching it, I was just like, it's a good rebuttal. It started off okay. It's like, I want to know where people are saying that there's all this £50 million deficit for. I thought it was going to be very trivial. One, he's going to laugh it off, etc. But then it got a little bit serious halfway through. He's like, listen, yeah. Like he had finger down the camera. He's like, listen, mate, yeah, like don't listen to any other this nonsense. Listen to me, all right? It's proper East End. Like, it's like, all right, geez, all of this malarkey, don't listen to them. They're absolute bollocks. Yeah, listen to me. I'm the nuts, etc. Like, yeah, it was proper sick. It was proper like Queen Vic settings. Okay, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Was it the best move? Do I think that it was the most professional way to go about it? Probably not. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Probably not. Okay, like there's things that I look at inside. I was like, you know what? Go on, lad. We're out, right? Openly, I would always be an advocate for it. Yeah. For example, if I don't know, if a 16-year-old kid who gets straight A's and always be good in class, all of a sudden gets confronted and literally doesn't do anything wrong, but falsely gets confronted by a head teacher who's had a bad day, being a knob, and if the 16-year-old boy turns around, looks at the head teacher, and headbutts him, and then right hook to the body, left hook to the head, yeah, I'm not going to turn around and be like, yeah, man, you should not have done that, yeah. Well, I probably will tell the kid, like, listen, you shouldn't have done that, whatever. But in my head, I'll be like, listen, bruv, you're a G, fam. Listen, yeah, I'm going to be probably in my head spotting this guy, yeah, offering this guy takeaway, ice cream, bruv, whatever you're on, you're the G, bruv, yeah. Salute to you, okay? That's what I'll be thinking, but you can't always say that to me, like, stuff like that, okay? And this is another scenario where AJ kind of blasts the media and diminishes their credibility and says, you know what, fans, if you want to hear any AJ news, listen to me. The issue is AJ's relationship with the media has gone downhill since the Deontay Wilder negotiations of that £50 million, well, the quote-unquote £50 million offer, which turns out it wasn't a £50 million offer. Well, it wasn't an actual offer. It was a bit all over the place. Check it out. Yeah, look at it up if you don't know, but if those of you guys who are in there know, you know what I'm talking about. It was all over the place, but since then it's been going a bit more downhill. The Ruiz loss didn't help. To be fair, it started going downhill in the UK, but to be fair, it picked up in the US when he was going on on Sway and stuff like that. When he went on Charlemagne, they probably took the piss out of him. So his relationship with the media is not been great. Ruiz loss didn't help, because now this quote unquote invincible man is now seen as a guy that can be beaten. and then followed up with the Fury resurgence, and then it got worse through the Black Lives Matter process. I think that with the relationship with the media, they didn't like that. To be fair, they're racist as well, to be honest with you, and they employ people who are paedophiles, but let's not go into that. Okay, they didn't like that, or what was going on, and you know, the Usyk fight was kind of the cherry on the cake, in my opinion. So overall, I think AJ needs to sack his PR team. Whoever's hiring him in regards to, whoever he hires in regards to PR, yeah, get rid of them. If he doesn't have anyone regarding PR, you might want to get somebody else in there. What I would do differently, in terms of, instead of doing a video like that, I would have potentially just written out a statement and said, you know what, amid sources that there was £50 million Stepaside fee agreed, I can categorically confirm that that's absolutely false, and we have not agreed a Stepaside fee. Okay, and we have no intention to at this present period of time, and we look forward to the Usyk fight, and hopefully that fight will be announced shortly. Yeah, okay, and you may have a bit at the bottom, like we hope that AJ can like knock out Usyk, whatever, a bit at the bottom, yeah, but all of that is calm, yeah. Like how Conor Ben did literally 2 days ago with the WBC when he was referring to the clean boxing program. He gave a statement. He didn't just go on an interview and just like on his own personal phone and start speaking some mad stuff, you know. He went and his team done a statement, which I think was a great statement. Done it out, problem solved. Okay, we're going to do the application forms, you know. Yeah, it was just an admin issue, and that's it, bro. Simple. What does this mean for the heavyweight scene? I think for the heavyweight scene, well, this Wednesday will tell us a lot more. Perspective for Fury versus White will be this Wednesday actually, and so probably news of that will come out on Thursday. And AJ news, we hope to receive that sometime by the end of the week. Who's he training with? When's his training camp starting? And the whole debacle. We heard it's probably started in February, but who is he training with? When is the potential fight going to take place? Around where? Around when? We need all of that kind of announcements resolved by the end of the week. And ain't it funny how in all of this, in all of the last couple of weeks, since the Fury and Ngannou talks, and Fury calling out Usyk, calling him Steadhead, and AJ doing all of the interviews that he's done, and all of this, we've not heard from Alexander Usyk. We've not heard a peep from Alexander Usyk. In fact, the only things that we've seen of Alexander Usyk is him being Alexander Usyk, him doing Usyk things like shadow boxing in the middle of the snow. Just whole like Usyk, I would like to call it Mr. Beanish things that he does, which is, you know, it's funny and it's entertaining. It's not changed. So I think that this should be a lesson to maybe Team AJ, maybe Team Fury, when they look at it, be like, you know what, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, how he conduct himself, look at that and learn from those lessons. That's in my opinion. And when it comes to Stepaside, I said it in yesterday's video, I'm gonna say it again. If there's a fee that's put on the table, if I was Team AJ or I was AJ, I'll probably look at that and I say, you know what, I'll take it on the basis that I get the rematch. I wouldn't take it to fight Dillian Whyte, who I've already beaten, and face him again. What is the point in all of that? Why am I going to face Dillian Whyte, who I've already beaten convincingly? Well, there was a bit hairy moments, but he knocked out Dillian Whyte. Why have I got to face him all over again? And if I was Dillian Whyte, why would I have to face Anthony Joshua for no title shot when he was ordered a title shot back in the last year? So I hope all of this gets resolved by the end of the week. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This has been a little bit more of a shorter video, but peace, love, and prosperity. I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Peace.